Hi everyone, my name is Laura and welcome to Casa Caribe. In this video I'm going to show you how to eco-print fabric using flowers for my garden. So the first thing that I'm going to need is my fabric. This fabric I already pre-treated, which means that I clean it and mordant. And I'm going to use 100% silk because I think you get more crispy and vibrant color with silk. But you can also use cotton, linen, wool with this technique. This is a shirt that I bought on a charity shop, which means that we don't know if it has any stain or if maybe the owner used perfume or other products. So this is a very useful technique because if we try to dye all the fabric in the same color, we may get some stains. But with this, I think because you will get just the flowers in some places, so it's a different way to recycle a fabric or a shirt. The next part is really easy. We're gonna cut the flowers. When you cut the flowers, it gives you the boost to the plant to start producing more. So it's actually something beneficial. This is a coreopsis, so it's a flower well known for giving strong and vibrant yellow. But you can use different flowers, you can experiment with different plants, and you will get all the time different results. And now we're just gonna put the flowers on top. I'm also going to use some marigold flowers. And now we're going to use plastic like this to put the flowers in place. And the plastic is going to help that the color doesn't transfer to different part of the fabric, because we want the color just to stay in the flowers. I'm using these old folders. There are a lot of insects right now, so I'm going to wait a little bit until they are all gone before moving to the next step. Now all the insects are done, so I'm gonna put plastic on top. Okay, I'm gonna pressure the flowers a little bit. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna take a stick like this and we're gonna roll the fabric, doing a lot of pressure to make the flowers stay in their position. And now we're gonna roll a string to tie the fabric really well. I recommend using a synthetic string so you don't get any transfer of color. But because I'm a natural dyer, I realize I don't have any synthetic string. I'm gonna use cotton. We tie really well because we want the flower to be in really tight contact with the fabric. Now we're going to take a pot. If you don't have a pot this big, don't worry, you can fold the fabric in two and use a smaller size of stick. So if you fold the fabric, you will have just this long. I'm gonna put this inside because we're going to steam the fabric like we are steaming vegetables. So put a little bit of water. And then we're going to put the fabric inside. After 30 minutes, remove the pot from the heat and let the fabric to cold inside. I'm so sorry about this. So the dog decided to continue barking through all the filming of the video. So I'm doing now a voiceover to explain. Once the fabric has cooled down, we're going to remove the string from the fabric and then very carefully unroll the fabric. For this project, I used a stick that was really wonky, and that's why I have the color that is shifting away. If you want the color to stay just in the petals of the flower, I recommend to use a straighter stick. You can see all the beautiful colors that the flower gives us. These flowers are still full of color, so I'm going to conserve them to create watercolor with them. Once you have opened all the fabric, you can wash the fabric with regular tap water and using a pH neutral detergent. After you wash the fabric very carefully, you can let them dry in a shadow position. That was all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!